What are the inhibitors for the growth of EV technology in India?
While dealing law and order situation in any city of India, what all precautions should take by the security forces?
Mr. Trump had taken a pledge when he took over the office that he will end the war between Russia and Ukraine.
Yes, sir.
What has happened to that?
How to negotiate IED so that the suffering can be minimized?
May I come in, sir? Please come in.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Please come in and be seated.
Thank you, sir.
Would like to have an interview in English or in Hindi?
Sir, English.
English. So that's good. So, you are essentially a mechanical engineer.
Yes, sir.
So, tell us something about the EV technology now.
Sir, it's in the developing phase, and Government of India is trying to support the EV technology in India through FAME 1, FAME 2. Right now, FAME 4 has come, and battery as a service, that is another scheme that government is improving and supporting the EV technology. And Government of India is subsidizing EV, for example, investment in the EV sector in terms of charging and in terms of starting a business.
What are the inhibitors for the growth of EV technology in India?
Sir, we do not have, sir, critical mineral, for example, lithium. Mostly the batteries are lithium ion batteries, and we have to import the technology, and we have
to, this number one. Number two?
Sir, charging stations are
charging stations.
Yes, sir.
So, do you have any idea about the density of charging station in India? Or how many charging stations in India? And then can you compare the scenario with China or with advanced nations?
I'm sorry, sir, I'm not.
I don't have much of an idea. And especially about battery technology also. Do you have some other technology that is going to come up?
So graphene.
Some advancement in the battery technology. What other forms of battery can be brought about?
Sir, graphene is one of the technology which scientists are working to commercialize it, and it has a greater energy density if we compare with the lithium ion. And
you mentioned about what?
Lithium ion batteries, sir.
Lithium ion, and then second, apart from that,
sir, it will be
some solid state technology, solid state batteries.
I'm sorry, sir, I'm not able to.
Not much of an idea. Now, one question more on technology. In fact,
Yes.
Have you heard of BYD, the Chinese?
Yes, sir. Company.
Yeah. So they say that they have stolen a march over Tesla, because of which the Tesla shares have started falling. What could be the reason for that? What advancement has BYD done? Because of which they say the cars that they are producing are much better vis-a-vis the Tesla cars at this point of time.
Sir, I do not know the exact reason. If you allow me, then I will try. Sir, they have reverse engineered the technology that the US that they are using, and make it more efficient with the help of their cheap labor.
No, that's not the answer. Basically, of recent times, in fact, they have done fantastic, product development in terms of the charging technology. And they say they can charge 80% within a half hour's time. So especially in this fair, anybody who is able to charge very fast is a show. So that, but see, the different in technology, everybody starts keeping pace with the others. So that was all that I wanted to know about on the technology side. And then, of course, you have mentioned that you are a co-founder of Slum Swaraj Foundation NGO.
Yes.
Can you tell us something about this?
Sir, while I was in the college, we gathered near a slum area, Kala Pathar, and we were teaching a student in the evening, and it has grown. And from there, we have registered this NGO under the name Slum Swaraj Foundation, where we provide education to the slum children, and we give we encourage the parents to not let them drop out from the school, and to induct them in the school and we provide, sir, stationery item, uniforms if it was required.
So do you get adequate funding from the, where do you get the funding from?
Sir, it's mostly from the students, professor, and we had, sir, tie up with the our college named GSS.
Acha, so it's a limited scale, but,
Yes, sir.
but it's very effective that way.
Yes, sir.
Right, thank you. Sir.
Wait, Abhishek, you're in Delhi for how long?
I'm sorry,
How
sir.
many years have you spent in Delhi?
2 years, sir.
2 years.
2-3 years, yes.
Tell me something about Delhi.
Sir, in
Just
terms,
6 lines.
so it has good food, and it is infamous for the pollution problem that we face, and Supreme Court has called it as a gas chamber, for which the government of India is trying to improve upon that through the GRAP policy and other smoke towers and other effective measures. So third thing, it has historical monuments like Qutub Minar, Red Fort, and Humayun's Tomb.
Okay, what else?
And sir, it is known for the economic opportunities that it provides. Because of that, rural to urban migration that is happening, and because of that, it has population density, which is creating one of the problem for the urbanization. For this, the government is planning to expand and setting up the satellite city like Noida or the Gurgaon or the Faridabad to decongest Delhi. And sir, it has slum problems as well in some of the areas. So for that, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana has one of the component for which the government is trying to decongest this area and improving the and redeveloping the slum and supporting the people.
Give me 3 more.
Sir, it has, sir, Parliament, Rashtrapati Bhavan, which is very important institution for our country, and parliamentarians sit and decide important and legislate on the important matters. And it has a Supreme Court, so politically it is important. And sir, right now, hold on.
Right. Mr. Trump had taken a pledge when he took over the office
Sir,
that he will end the war between Russia and Ukraine.
yes, sir.
What has happened to that?
Sir, 30-day ceasefire pause was there. Pause was there to make to resolve the matter between Ukraine and Russia. But Russia wanted to have. They do not want to do any agreement with the Zelensky. That's why they want some other elected government to be installed at Ukraine and to have agreement with that. And sir,
Yeah, please go on.
and sir, because of that, sir, this Trump's attempt was a failure.
Sorry?
It was not so fruitful at this point of time.
So he said he will bring an end to the war. That was his plan.
Yes, sir.
So why it has not happened?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not able to.
Okay, is it because of the divergent goals of different parties?
Yes, sir.
What are the divergent goals? While Trump wanted ceasefire initially and Russia wants end to the war.
Yes, sir.
What else? What is unacceptable to Ukraine so far as Russian demands are concerned?
So, sir, they want their sovereignty, that they do not want to be undermined under Russia. They do not want to be puppet under Russia's rule. And Russia wanted to create a buffer between the NATO countries. So, for which they have the ideological war that is going on between them.
Did not Russia want them to demilitarize altogether?
Yes, sir. They want that.
So is it acceptable to Ukraine?
That is not acceptable to Ukraine, sir.
And what about the territories which have already been annexed by Russia, Ukrainian territories?
Yes, sir.
Is it acceptable to Ukraine?
No, sir. They are not acceptable to
So
Ukraine.
basically there are differences.
Yes, sir.
These possibly could not be resolved.
Yes, sir.
And therefore the peace has not been brought about. Is
Yes,
it?
sir.
Or anything else to it?
So as of now, I'm not able to.
But what does Russia want now? He wants talks with the Ukrainians.
Yes, sir.
When did you read that?
I think it was in today's newspaper.
And what does it say? He wants to have direct talks with Ukraine.
Yes, sir. Actually, Trump was saying that we will move on if the deal do not go. So that's they are also, sir.
Why is his interest wading into it?
So actually, Russia has faced the brunt of the war. Because of that, they have economic losses that they have faced, as well as people lives that
So
has been
what
lost.
is this calculated initially when he went in for war? Did he not perhaps appreciate that it could be stretched over a protracted period of time?
Yes, sir. I think, as per my understanding, Russia thought that war will be over by 2 weeks, but Ukraine has changed the narrative, and it has shown that they are the victim of the war, and USA has helped in during that war, and because of that, they are demanding that mineral deal should be done with the Ukraine. They also want to end the war.
Okay, let me ask you one small question.
Sir.
You are into a team of the unit.
Sir.
You are in the CISF
Sir.
and you are a company commander,
Sir.
and your team has won a match
Sir.
vis-a-vis another company, and your CEO praises you in open, publicly. What will you do?
Sir, I will congratulate the team which has lost, and I will say that they have played well, and I will thank you to my company commander, and I will thank you my team for playing this wonderful game and helping me winning this game.
Okay, thank you.
Abhishek,
Yes, sir.
being a mechanical engineer,
Sir.
what would be your contribution towards improving the functioning of CAPF?
Sir, being a mechanical engineer, I have learned problem solving and analytical skill that I can utilize in the CAPF. I can utilize my technical knowledge for improving the technology, helping with the use of AI. I can improve the surveillance. I can use the improve the technology, and for the vehicle, the kind of procurement that is required in the I can improve that procurement. I can make it more efficient and optimize it.
Okay. Have you heard about the IED?
ID blast. Yes.
IED blast.
Yes, sir.
IED. What is the full form of IED?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall.
Okay. How to negotiate IED so that the suffering can be minimized?
I'm sorry, sir, I don't have.
Okay. Can you categorize terrorism in India?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
So there is narco-terrorism that is going on from the bordering states. They are mostly affected. So second is the cyber-terrorism that most of the countries, because of the China and the Russia's, that we are facing. So third thing is the kind of traditional terrorism that we had in the form of 26/11, and fourth one is the lone wolf attack that has been witnessed mostly in the US. That can also happen in India. We are also yes, sir.
What should be the government policy to deal with all these kind of terrorism?
So firstly, sir, improvising, sir, modernizing the state police. Second, sir, modernizing the CAPF as per the Joshi committee recommendation, and the improving the infrastructure and improving the functionaries of the armed forces. We can do, sir. So third thing is, sir, development that is required, and in the remote areas or in the tribal areas for which the radicalization do not occur, so that our youth do not get inducted by the terrorist organization. And we have to work on creating safe environment.
How to bring the youths of that affected area towards the mainstream?
Sir, one of the program, for example, Operation Sadbhavna, that has been done by the Indian Army to improve the connection between the people, to improve the trust between the army and the people. So we can create trust building, confidence building exercises, and creating a development atmosphere. Communities civil action program can be done by the our armed forces, so that it can be improved. And sir, mostly the Naxalism that has been because of the reason was Jal, Jameen and Jungle. So we have to improve the forest policy to give the opportunity and the rights to the which has already been done by the government of
Government
India.
has taken a lot of initiative.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. One more thing about urban Naxalism.
Sir.
Have you heard about that?
Yes, sir.
What they are doing?
Sir, urban Naxalism, sir, person are among us only, but they are brainwashed to do activities if they are commanding.
Brainwashed by whom?
So by the Naxal or Naxal affected people, sir.
Naxal sitting in the city.
Yes, sir. Naxal sitting in the city.
Okay. Let's just tell me one thing. While dealing law and order situation
Sir.
in any city of India,
Sir.
what all precautions should take by the security forces?
Sir, in the metropolitan cities, crowd management is one of the role. So we have to safeguard the our public where the footfall is high, for example, metros or the railway station. And sir, we have to secure the area. And sir, second thing is that we have to keep visual or the surveillance through CCTVs or the modern technology that we have, so that any unwanted activities or something like that happen, we can deal with that. And sorry sir, I'm not able to.
No, actually, when you are dealing in the city,
Yes sir.
in law and order situation,
Sir.
first of all, what you should take care to take the minimum force will be employed.
Yes.
Because the public
Yes.
innocents are also there.
Sir.
This is the main difference dealing with the terrorist and the law and order situation.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So our interaction is over, Abhishek.
Yes.
And we give some feedback.
Relax, sir. Abhishek, you done well. Good, well dressed. Power of expression is good in your favor. And you can connect the dots. Given the context, you know what is being talked about, and you can retrieve information from your domain knowledge and relate. Although, even if you have not read the newspaper, specifically pointed answer, still you are able to manage, and you got stable. One or two small points. Whenever anybody asks you in a neutral way about a place or a situation or circumstance, give the positive points, don't give the negative points. I asked you 5 points, out of 5 you give 3 negative points of Delhi. Like it's a gas chamber and population density and some problem, etc.
Sir.
So Delhi has got infinite good points.
Sir.
Traditions, cultures, and diversity, job opportunities, education, infrastructure, monuments, history. There's so much to say positive about Delhi. But if you focus only on the negative, that shows the bent of mind that you're looking at the negatives first, or these are easily observed by you. So do not give any negative point unless specifically asked.
Okay, sir.
And if he's asking you a specific negative point, then also be ready for the solution.
Okay, sir.
You got it? Then your tie. This tie has to be single solid color.
Okay, sir.
No design, nothing. Like this one. No design.
Color, sir.
Color blue is okay, but design mat rakhi.
Checks.
If you get go in for a darker shade of blue, that will be better. navy blue tie. That will stand out well.
So stripes चलेंगे.
Huh?
Stripes अगर होगी tie में चलेंगे.
Right?
Stripes.
On the tie.
हाँ yes sir.
No tie. That's what I'm saying. No design, no stripes, no flowers, nothing.
Okay sir.
Okay? Even self-embossed. वो भी नहीं चाहिए. Plain, absolute. Then your hair. If you can trim a little, it will be better. And
वो सर अभी कराएंगे सर.
हाँ, so पीछे भी कर लीजिए.
Thanks.
Only for the interview. बाकी ठीक है.
Yes.
You're looking smart. You do not have to say sorry, sir, if you don't know anything. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Nobody knows everything. Simply say, sir, I'll read up a little more, catch up or something like that.
Okay sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Abhishek,
Sir.
Being a engineer,
Sir.
the expectations are more.
Sir.
Generally for the technical question and all, ID and the mechanism and the use of technology dealing with. Okay,
Yes. Sir.
so you should know about the application of technology in dealing with the internal security or security. So you study, the things are available, you can brush up. And the latest, the policy of the government of India,
Okay. Sir.
dealing with the Naxalism, dealing with the J&K terrorist and the northeast area or the insurgent.
Yes.
You should know about these things. The rest is you.
Thank you sir.
I had a very nice interaction with you, and then of course I was just seeing that there's a gap of 4 years.
Yes sir.
I actually in 2022 started writing series of them.
Yes sir.
After we the first attempt at CAPF, isn't it?
Yes sir.
So why was the gap?
Sir, actually, I was preparing for the state services as well. Yes, sir.
Could you make it there? No.
Sir, I've reached to the interview, sir.
Twice. So anyhow, this is one question which is lacking.
Yes, sir.
The board may like to ask.
Sir.
So be prepared of that.
Okay, sir.
Now, secondly, we have put foundation on whatever discussion we have. By and large, we to satisfy the board.
Okay, sir.
Obviously, one is not expected to know each and everything, but then of course you must know, as rightly pointed out, about the technology and the technology itself. And being a BTech, mechanical engineering will always bring you to the realm of the EV. So you must also read news. Which newspaper do you read regularly?
Sir?
Which newspaper do you read regularly?
Sir, Hindu mostly.
Right. Whatever you read,
Sir.
And then of course, when is the interview?
Sir, it's on 9th May.
9th May. So still have around 15, 16 days. with
Yes,
you.
sir.
So make copious notes,
Okay, sir.
right? From a DAF, primarily the question from a DAF and be from the current affairs, right?
Sir.
So prepare from those areas and make notes, bulleted point notes, so that whenever a question is asked, including why do you want to join the CAP or whatever it is, or reserve first or whatever it is, you should have, you should not prepare, you should not start, not exactly fumbling, but don't try to start interpreting at the time of the interview. Have prepared answers.
Yes, sir.
And sir, there is a very important point, in fact, that is very, very interesting. In fact, Delhi might be having, Delhi or any place might be having a lot of negatives, in fact, but you should not focus. It's something like a glass which is half full. Some person will say half full, the other person will say it's half empty, So it depends upon what perspective you want. And if there are psychologists in the board, so then they can always form a counter opinion.
Yes.
Right? So, and then of course there'll always be, when you will be the thick of so many things, especially the judicial pronouncement, etc. Normally they do not ask you any, politically related question, but still you never know. So the best thing is to have the data with you and the official version also. Okay. And then if you have got a contra view, you can always give us some contra view. Because on every issue, if you read properly, then a lot of other things also come out. So that is the way you should prepare, and we wish that you make it.
Yes, sir.
And rather we pray that you make it. You're a bright candidate.
Thank you, sir.
But then you have to prepare methodically, on a structured basis, right?
Sir.
And whatever you have mentioned in your area of interests and hobbies, which of course I was seeing, that Slum and that carrot singing, it's all yours, no?
Yes, sir.
It's yours, no? Badminton. So you should be knowing these things in detail.
Okay, sir.
Apart from what I had mentioned. And there's something from, although it's not your job, presiding of the central government industrial tribunal, in fact, state of industries, and what should India do in terms of employment and employability, both, So some of these, the development in the field of being a techie, in fact, technology.
Yes.
So a lot of things about this artificial intelligence, etc., is coming up. We know them in detail.
Yes.
The expectation is certainly much more from you.
So
The controversies and the way ahead. Does it have a future? So all those things, and what Elon Musk is doing in space field, and see whatever you think about this is contemporary affairs. And so once you prepare, then methodically, on such a you do very well. And one more parting advice to you, although you have not been able to make it to the interview of the CSC examination, but keep that thing also alive.
sir.
You have the capability, you can make it.
Yes.
चांस की बात होती है, नहीं होता, जब होता है सब में हो जाता है.
Yes.
जिसमें नहीं होता है, जिसको सोचते नहीं होता उसमें हो जाता है, जिसमें होता है उसमें नहीं होता है. So it works out like that. So there's nothing to be faced about it. But prepare well.
Okay. Sir.
That is one advice we'll give. Prepare and prepare.
Okay. Sir.
Make written notes, bulleted notes, so that you don't fumble. You don't start preparing inside the boardroom. Get that point?
Yes.
Do that. Any question that you'd like to ask us?
So do I need to remove my mustache or is
Why
it
should you remove mustache? Yeah? You be natural self.
Trim. All right.
You look like you're going to trim it in fact.
haircut करेगा तो साथ साथ
अब देख लो जो कर रहे
करवा लेना sir?
It's okay. Speaking you what?
you articulate, you are able to get you're into the grips of the matter, so not an issue at all.
Okay. Sir.
See, these are embellishments, mustache or no mustache,
mistake will not come in between.
I often said, your performance, how can it not be?
Okay.
And have what you call a mind which is what you call is very inquisitive and analytical also. Because science will always be science, engineer, problem solving,
Sir.
So have that attitude, that attitude of a person who's in grip with science, right?
Okay.
And these things are su kaisa pahna nahi pahna, theek hai, you should appropriately dressed is very important. But beyond that, it's so intellectual capability and your positivity, in fact, will matter much more.
Yes.
Right? Any more?
No, sir. Thank you.
Right. All the best.
Thank you, sir.